I'm here today with Clint, the manager of Monsanto. Just here to ask you a few questions. First, we'll start out about just tell me about Monsanto and the company in general.
So Monsanto is a global agricultural company. Monsanto is committed to the sustainability of agriculture in the global market. Monsanto is comprised of about 21,000 employees, which spans 66 countries around the globe. We are dedicated to seeds, crop seeds, as well as vegetable seeds, as well as biotechnology and chemical protection of plants.
Okay, and for yourself, why did you choose a management career and how did you get into it?
So I originally have an ag background, and I guess from my perspective this was about as close as I could get to working in the ag environment, working in the ag community without actually being back at the farm farming. So grown up with ag all my life, so it's kind of my blood, and that's kind of how I got into it.
Okay, and what are your responsibilities for
So, like I mentioned, I'm the site manager here at Monsanto. I have total responsibility for day-to-day activities of all the employees that work here throughout the year and throughout the different processes that we go through in the year.
And what are some other job opportunities that Monsanto offers?
Well, like I mentioned, Monsanto is a global company, so there's multiple avenues within Monsanto, whether it's in sales or crop protection or biotechnology or vegetables. There are all kinds of different opportunities that are just not specific to seed production within the company.
Okay. And when was the Farm City's facility built?
So originally the facility was built back in 1975 by Olds Gold. So Olds Gold was a more smaller regional brand company. It was purchased back in the mid-'80s by Upjohn, which was the owner of Asgrow, so it became an Asgrow facility at that time, until Monsanto purchased Asgrow back in the late 1997, 1998, and we've been a Monsanto facility ever since.
Okay, and is that why you chose Farmer City for where it was?
So part of the reason for the expansion here at Farmer City was one that they had already had a base of growers and a base of employees. So that was kind of why they wanted to stay in Farmer City with to do the plant expansion. They already had kind of a base established, so it's worth staying here for.
Okay, and what happens in the day-to-day basis at Monsanto?
So depending on the seasons, there's the busiest time of the year would be our detasseling season, which involves working in the fields as well as activities here at the plant. We employ about 800 contract workers during the summer months for our detasseling of our product out in the fields. On the other side, harvest would be the busiest time of the year here at the facility. We employ about 200 seasonal workers during that time of the year. We're doing everything from receiving corn from the field, to drying corn, to shelling corn, to processing corn, putting corn in the bag, and basically shipping it right back out on trucks in a packaged product. So it's a lot of dynamic things go on here at the same time.
Are there any plans for the future?
Yeah, I mean, I know there's long-term plans for the facility. A lot of it just depends on current sales growth and kind of depends on the marketplace and on what would happen with the facility. There is room here at the facility. It was designed to basically add another 50% capacity to the site here, so there was some thought given to further expansion.
Thank you for letting me do the interview.
No problem.